Hello everybody and welcome again to a new video, and today we're going to set the lineup for the match that will be played tonight. So um, let's have a look at what the match will be. So first, the opponents will be FC Azzurri. They sit over here in the league, so apparently they do not look very strong, but let's have a look at some details of theirs. So they've just won 3-1 versus ACF Viola Fiorentina, who are usually considered a good team. Well, apparently they've got a few experienced and good players. Yeah, it's not a very... No, well, they've got a good defense. The rest, the rest of the team is just not exceptional. Yeah, the goalkeeper's good, but not very experienced. So that's probably the reason why this team over here could beat them 3-1. But let's have a look at our next opponent. So they've got a somewhat decent defense, well experienced, but not with a very not. They haven't got a massive talent over there. Decent goalkeeper, experienced. Yeah, he's probably as good as ours, more or less. And then the yeah, he's experienced, not very strong though. Same thing here, same thing there. Yeah, they've got more than decent amount of experience actually, but they haven't got an incredible talent in this team. So what we can do, in my opinion, is pay attention to the central sector of the pitch, because they've got experienced players who could make the difference actually, because this one guy here is quite talented as well, so he might be dangerous for our defense and for our goalkeeper as well. So I think let's have a look at their experience. It's not very high, so I think we can still stick to Quiriconi back here as defender, because we have to have him building some routine in order to be able to rely on him uh, for the next season, during the next season, which is supposed to be at a higher level. Let's hope so. So, now I think we can even afford to take one midfielder away and add one more forward, because I saw they've got a not very talented defense, but they've got a quite experienced defense. So in order to in order for them to struggle with our strikers, I think we should go like this. Four defenders should be sufficient um, to protect us from the opponents, and those two goalkeepers. Those two midfielders, defensive midfielders, are quite experienced and more talented than theirs. Problem will probably be here. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's the right moment to go for Passeri, but at the same time, he has to build some experience up. Because otherwise, same thing here, we will not have them ready for the following season. So I would like to try to exploit as many opportunities we have as possible in order to make them build up some routine, some experience, as you want to call it. Well, let's have a look again. I'm not sure, to be honest. We should be able to pierce through the defense. We should be able to defend over here. We might struggle a little bit here, and also we've got an offensive midfielder over here instead of having a regular midfielder over here. But this one guy over here is not very strong. Hasn't got very good strong crossing abilities. But the main problem's here. 18.2, 15.4. It's not very high either. Now I think we can afford to do so. We've got a defensive midfielder who should protect us from this guy over here, who's quite experienced, and we've got a more than decent right back. Well, a good right back actually. There's this player here as well who's quite dangerous. So we might struggle a little bit if we are unlucky over here. We might struggle a little bit over here, and we are more likely to struggle a little here. But we are stronger all over the place for the rest of the pitch. I think, all in all, since in the very last video I said we shouldn't underestimate our opponents in any way, I think I would go for the additional midfielder again, just to make sure. Then once the whole of the team will be more experienced, once the rest of the team is more experienced, then we'll be able to remove him and add this Basel guy who will have less experience than he should, but it's still more careful to do so, and I feel we have to stay on the careful side of things. So let's have it done like this. So yeah, now we've got an experienced striker, a very, very beefy midfield, and a good defence. A slightly less good goalkeeper. Hopefully this Olivier guy will improve enough to play as a goalkeeper. Please improve. I can't wait for him to get up to 10 on one-on-ones and on reflexes, because to be honest, playing with such a goalkeeper, alright, he's experienced, he's not that bad, he's played a very good match last time, but he's not going to be able to withstand a higher level championship. He's more than decent here at this level, or at least he is sufficient with such a good defense in front of him, but we have to swap him. We have to, hopefully quite soon. Well, thanks again for watching. I think that was it for today, and hopefully we'll be able to be here tomorrow. Thanks a lot again for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.